Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum and today we're reacting to Kabinyo with the album Art in a Void. Now if you do like this, I've reacted to other music by Kabinyo in the past. No More Chasing Ghosts was the last album reaction I did. I can link that at the end of the video. Now if you like this, make sure to add it to your streaming services, link in the description down below. I'm going to give you a bit more information about the album as we dive into the project. Let's go. So this is Victor's Suite. Intro. So, Kabinyo's last album, Ethereal Emotion, was recorded during the COVID lockdowns and reflected in the music the kind of dreary, depressing sound that Kabinyo wasn't happy with. So for Art in a Void, a brighter sounding album was needed. Title of the album, inspired by a comment left on one of his videos about the frustration of releasing things to little engagement and interest. I know the feeling. Feels like putting your art out into an endless void. I get that. Okay, nice start. Good intro. Let's hear where this is going. This is Art in a Void featuring King Marino. King Marino has featured on other Kabinyo projects, like on Ethereal Emotion.
And I know you ain't been grinding like me, so we nothing alike. My flow's hot but still cold like ice. My flow is extraterrestrial, inspired by full moon nights. Out of this world and galaxy. Play me on your iPhone loud. The way I see it, I got greatness inside of me. Crafting masterpieces like a Basquiat. I'm truly driven from inside like an engine and it will never stop. Put the art out and don't care what you think. While preserving motivation for creation as I head to the bank. My art is an expression of my vision. Like hieroglyphics, there to stand and testify my living. I express it how I'm feeling, and I'm always an artist long as I'm living. You gotta put it out or you won't never know. And if you always been working hard, it's gon' show. You've been planting them seeds, it's time to
I like that. This lyrical topic is about putting your music out there and no one hearing it. Crafting masterpieces like a Basquiat. I'm truly driven from inside like an engine and it will never stop. I put the art out and don't care what you think while preserving motivation for creation as I head to the back. Nice. Really good lines here. So far it does feel upbeat and hopeful. I wouldn't say it sounds positive and happy, but it feels driven. That's what I'd call this so far. It feels like it's building to something. It's emotional in its instrumental choices, its melodies as well. Yeah, very good, very good. Liked it. And it matches well with the intro. This is, I mean, I could try and pronounce this. Kagoshima? Could be wrong. I apologize if I said that incorrectly. Nice little groove this. Feels upbeat. Feels like, I don't know, montage kind of music, doesn't it? Like someone's making something on a YouTube video. It's got that feel. Love it. I think I'd want maybe some more things going on vocally, not like lyrics or even singing perhaps, but just like vocal chops. Maybe a bit more switching up with dropping the beat, bringing it back in, you know, just that, give it that little spice, that little bit of variation. Bop though, definitely. This is Dreamboat. This has the vocal chops keeping this interesting, as well as being a nice upbeat. This feels more positive. The last two tracks felt quite positive sounding. It's straddling that line, this album is straddling that line with an identity of who an artist is. Now, is the artist just the person who makes the instrumentals, or is the artist the rapping, the singing? And yeah, it feels like it's trying to do two things. It's either an electronic instrumental project, or it's it's songs with vocals on them. I think if you were going to go down a more producer electronic instrumental route, I think more has to be going on within the mix to keep it fresh and interesting. Like, these feel more like good beats that people could use to rap over, which is great, because it'd definitely be a great songwriter, submit these beats for other artists to use. In terms of a connection to Kabinyo themselves, it's hard to kind of grasp that. Like, that was nice, and someone rapping over that could have been a fully kind of embellished song. It feels more like I'm listening to a portfolio, where people show snippets of what they can do. Everything that you bring, trying to take you on an ocean drive. On and on, riding slow overnight. See, now this is cool. And not just because it's got vocals. The beats are great, but I think all the beats deserve somebody over the top of them.
Baby, you deserve the finest. I know you're scared of getting hurt and tired, so let me take you on a different ride. On and on, we drifting tides. On and on, feel mesmerized. Smoking on gas, tryna block these thoughts. I've been to you, the one I want. Any type of time you want them all. Niggas gon' lie, yeah, niggas gon' front. I'ma keep it real like a cinema. I'ma keep it real like a moving pic. Pull up from the half court like a Portland guard. Had to take the Ray-Bans off just to get a better view. Had to see you for just what you are. 5 in the 813. Permanent vacation, man, it ain't no thing. I can understand if you prefer low-key. It's indifferent to me as long as it's with me. Psychedelic tripping in a late-night dream. I had to ring you up like WID. She wanna hit the town, shop a bit and sightsee. Doing all the right things, but I'm no Spike Lee. Out here on the strip, always dumping cat calls. She gon' treat these niggas like a scam like me. When you come around, I'm always staying on my toes. Ducking all these hoes, I hope you on the right team. She got some trust issues. Has seen through way too many schemes. She wanna put it to bed, but honestly,
vocally very strong. Kind of wasn't saying much then, just because I was listening to what Derek J was saying. Ocean Drive is definitely strong, along with Art in the Void.
But I'm taking him over by several degrees. How you figure when I'm dealing with you? I'm just spitting game, not trying to be official. Talking long term, but that's a loaded missile. Need a rain check, but don't you change extension. Second guessing, no need for those big decisions. We can go at whatever pace. I had eyes on you since second grade. Shorty been on fire like Katniss Everdeen.
Been on fire like Katniss Everdeen. Very cool. Really nice hook here as well.
All it is that you want in me, I know you'll find. Baby girl, I know you'll find. Oh, yeah, they're certified. Everything that you bring to sight, you sure to find. All it isn't that you want in me, returning kind. Baby, you deserve the finest. I know you're scared of getting hurt and tired, so let me take you on a different ride.
Loved it. Feels like an interlude. Not too much to really say personally. Sounds nice. It does the job of an interlude if it wasn't an interlude. Ooh. Liking this reverse stuff, that's pretty cool. And this is Menace. Nice transition into this song, featuring Slim Spitter. Sounded nice and calm. There definitely is a mood to this project. It feels more hopeful.
Like Medusa when they listen. If that's too hot to handle, then you should get up out the kitchen. I ain't finished. I'm here to set the record like it's Guinness. You can take me out the hood, but you see I'm still a menace. Cybernetics in my brain, they still got me wired. I fuck a nigga up in this all black attire. They got money on your head and I wanna come get hired. If the feds asking questions, I know nothing, I'm a liar, I ain't no fool. I only play dumb while in school. Kinda like a mechanic, I always keep me a tool.
Slim Spitter, another prominent feature in Kabinyo's record.
Blowing gas all in traffic, yeah, you know I stay lifted. I sip the liquor just on night so I can cope with the pain. With a Louis umbrella when I walk through the rain. Your girl in my DMs, yeah, I know it's a shame, but I don't even hit her back. This bitch just looking for fame. Why you niggas cloud chasing? I know I'm quite amazing. I only carry lead in case I have to come erase him. I'm a beast, yeah, that's for certain. Hear me growling when I'm lurking. You can run, you can hide, but I promise that ain't working. I just come to get my riches. Maybe a couple bitches. I ain't asking for too much. If I must, I'll burn some bridges. I ain't tripping, I ain't going back to where I came from. I know they hating, they just mad, they can't do the same,
It's interesting, these songs themselves aren't structured like your standard song. So that was just more like a bar, a verse, an intro verse, and then outro. That was that for Menace. I do quite like that. It's more like it says something and goes, and that's the song. But in a way, it doesn't feel like a song. It feels more like a statement with music, but it is a song. This is Hyperspace Nights, the longest track on this project. It's only 21 minutes long, this. 10 tracks, 21 minutes. This one's 4 minutes 12. So the artist has also said that the artwork for this project was taken while out at a bar. Noticed a man wearing a shirt that said your anxiety was lying to you, and it fit what I felt making this album. So wanting this brighter sound but wasn't completely in that space mentally, so sometimes felt like I was forcing the music out, which led to a lot of self-doubt on whether or not it was any good. More than any other album I put on, this one gave me the most anxiety and self-doubt as I was working on it. Okay, that's interesting, because I'd say this is good music. Like every song is good, and they all feel like little snippets and ideas. They're all great ideas, and then you've got the great features that are involved in this. All the features in this have been great. But like I say, it feels a bit sparse between the vocals and then these empty passages where vocals aren't occurring. And that's not a bad thing about the music itself. The music itself is really good. It is. It's just, the beats that have been made sound beautiful. Production-wise, also beautiful. But in terms of like feeling connected to an artist, and the branding is a big thing. So like just looking on Apple Music, the profile picture is what I believe to be an AI spaceman suit. So I think we're just not really getting to know the human side of this artist. We've got brilliant stuff going on here, but the human element of this artist connecting to that is missing. I want to know this artist, and I'm not connected that way. But I'm making connections occasionally with the people who feature on it, and I'm making connections with what they're feeling with the music they're putting out. But the whole face to it isn't there, I'd say. That was nice. More of the glitchy stuff, different things changing up. That's what we need. This feels like two songs as well, actually. This is very different to the first half of the song. I did talk over that first half, but I got the idea of what I was listening to. yeah, I feel like there needs to be more going on in the mix if we're going to go down an electronic producer kind of route. You know, there needs to be a lot more going on in the, you know, in the stereo field wise, in the song development, removing things, bringing things back in, adding little details that just change up the repetition of the ideas. Okay, our last song, Lost Paradise. Again, you can kind of just hear the artist that would be on this track, can't you? You can hear the vocals that would go with it. These are clearly tracks that feel designed for a human to be involved in vocally. I'd love to be on one of them. Have you got any projects coming up? I can do rap, I can sing. If you want me featuring on your track, just gotta ask away. I love featuring on tracks. Let's do something together. More reverse stuff. Very good. Okay, let's go through reviewing this project. So let's first of all start talking about the flow of the project. For me, the flow of the project was overall quite good. The tracks linked well together. There was a lot of variation, and they were generally quite interesting. But as I mentioned, missing kind of that human side, the vocal element, it felt very sparse between things. Like someone had created all these beautiful tracks, and they'd only just started filling it with different, you know, vocals, and it still needed vocals adding to it. So that's what it felt like. It felt like you've got these vocals and then a kind of a desert between that and the next vocal, and then a desert between that and the next vocal. So that's how it felt. So overall I'd give the flow maybe a 7 out of 10, because there's nothing wrong with how it flows together. It's just it's missing something there. It just felt empty in some ways. Lyrically though, the lyrics that were provided by the artist were very strong, particularly like the lyrics from King Marino that involve talking about how difficult it can be when you put music out there, how difficult it can be for just to get people to listen to it and engage with it. Yeah, I know that feeling has been there. So I felt the most connection in that song, but I did enjoy the other features too. So lyrically, I'm gonna give it a 10 for what was provided. Yeah. Artwork for me, I really like the artwork. I love the kind of blurred style to it. The words on the back are pretty cool. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. The only thing that's stopping me from making it a 10 out of 10 is that album cover looks like the title of the album itself. So if the album was called Your Anxiety Is Lying to You, perfect. That would fit perfectly. Art in a Void is also a great name for a project, but you look at the front there and you think it's called Your Anxiety Is Lying to You. You know what I mean? If you're going to pick up a vinyl, you'd see that on the front, you go, oh, that's clearly the title of the project, yeah? So something to consider there. Production wise, very strong. 10 out of 10 for me. Production was great across the board, no issues with any of that. And singing, I did enjoy the singing that was provided by, I think it was Derek J, did nice sung rap kind of stuff. So that was good. I don't think there's enough for me to comment fully on the singing, so I'm not going to rate the singing for this project per se. So overall, if I could give the project a rating, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. For me, what would make it 9, a 10 out of 10 would be to have, you know, more of that human element, as we've discussed. And I know I keep saying it, so I'm going to stop saying that now. But let me know what you think, guys. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, remember to subscribe. That always helps out the channel, and it also helps out independent artists too. Link in the description down below if you want to check this album for yourself and add it to your streaming services. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess. And now it feels so good to say hello, 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 hello. And now it feels so right to say I miss you, I love you. And God, it feels so good to say hello. God, it feels so good to say hello.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.